Welcome to the 509 experience. Get ready to learn about the Haitian culture, food, music, art, and language, and so much more. Let's get into the show.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Joel Marcellus from the 509 experience, and I am so excited to be here with you guys today. Hey, I just would like to say that this podcast is brought to you by Fidelis Transportation and Fidelis School and by Green Vine Studio. And today I have a guest with me, and we're going to talk about something about some culture part of Haiti. I mean, what the things that we do sometimes. And you probably ask yourself the question, why are we having this issue? Why, when I'm talking to some of my friends, some of my Haitian friends, and I'm kind of older than them, or maybe they don't look at you straight in the eye. Why is that? Why are we having this issue with when we're having a conversation? Well, today with my friend, we're gonna talk about that a little bit. We're gonna kind of see exactly what as Haitian, that we were raised in a Haitian family, and why sometimes we have this type of issue. And my friend here, his name is what's your name?
James.
James. What's your last name?
James Davilmar.
Hey man.
Hey, what's up, Joe? How you
Hey
doing,
man, I'm good. Thanks for being here, 509 Experience. And today,
It's a pleasure, man.
yeah, man, we're gonna talk about some really cool stuff that concerns our culture. I mean, I don't know if you, James, had this issue when you came here in the United States, and it's not only for the United States; it's like a different culture. Did you have this issue that when someone older is talking to you and you couldn't really look at that person straight in the eye?
Yeah, especially in Haiti. It's. I'm not saying that it's an issue, but it is something that we have when we've been raised in Haiti, where that you cannot really look at the all the people than you in the eyes, because it's for the culture really it happens to be a lack of respect if somebody older than you is talking to you, and then you are looking at the person in the eyes, when you are giving your response. Yes, it is something in that culture. Most likely, when you do it, that's what it means exactly.
So, but did you have like an issue like this? Did that happen to you? Like an experience, like you were talking to someone, and automatically that happened, and you said, "Man, I can't really look at that person." And how did you overcome that?
It depends. If you're talking about Haiti or here.
Here.
Or here. No, in here it depends, because with experience, and then you learn that too. Let's say if you come to this country, at an early age, you kind of learn that from school, and from, I mean, automatically from other people. You could actually pick it up, where that you see that, okay, this is not how they do it in here. And you see that the kids, they, when they talk to the professors, when they talk to anybody older than them, you see that they're looking at them in their eyes. And also you'll experience that too, where that other people are talking to you, and then you see that they looking at you in your eyes. Like, actually, there was a term for that. It's I think it's introvert or extrovert something. There are some culture that are introvert, like our culture. I mean, Haiti, Asian culture, we more introvert. Some culture, they really open. So that's what it means really, when a culture is really open, compared to one other culture.
Yeah, I think I had this issue myself when I first came here, and I'm pretty sure that some of my Haitian brothers and friends, had the same issue. But the thing is, like when I came here, and culture is different, because in here, when someone is speaking to you, they want to make sure that you look at them straight in the eye, because that kind of show them that you are paying
That you're paying
attention
attention,
to
exactly.
what they are saying. And I remember I was like talking to someone who was like older than me, and the person was talking, and my head was down, and the person was like, so are you paying attention to me? Asked me the question like more than one time, and I did not really understand why. But I came to realize that here is kind of different from Haiti. It's just like you have to make sure that you look at the person straight in the eye, so that tells them that you're paying attention. So I know that you've been living here for a long time. But how did you teach that to your kids? I mean, did you tell them the same type of culture that you learn in Haiti, or you could kind of tell them exactly to look at the older people straight in India? What did you do?
Yeah, actually, it's a little bit, I would say, cumbersome the way that you would really teach that to a kid because, like especially for my family, we actually my wife, she is not really engraved, in the Haitian culture really, and also myself, because I've been here for a long time. I left Haiti when I was younger, and then really when I start here, actually other people and the environment that I was in actually taught me, how to respond to people when they talk to you in here, and automatically I pick up, some of the behaviors, how to respond, to when I'm in a conversation, and then I see also it becomes like in here, it's not in here when you're talking to somebody and you cannot look at the person in the eye. It's not only the respect, but also that person can play on your mind, because when you look at some person, somebody really in their eyes, and when you are talking, it's like you really connect to that person. You really connect to the, how I would say, the soul of that person. You see what I mean? You connect with the soul of that person, and then now there are some energy, I would say, there are some expressions that when you do them, and then they will mean other things, and also the conversation you will be leading to a different path other than if you were not able to look at that person in their eyes. You know what I mean? So now we're teaching to the kids, and then most likely they pick it up, from the get-go, because they even though they have Haitian parents, and also they have Haitian parents who understand that some type of behavior, in the Haitian culture, they not really to our advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
You see, they're not really to our advantage. And then now this culture, show you, okay, this is, how I'm not saying this is how it should be done, but really how that's how you need to do it.
Yeah. So basically, you kind of tell. I mean, I know the school teach them
Yeah,
something completely different and tell
yeah,
them that they need to. I mean, I know your kids or they were born
yeah,
here,
yeah.
they're not Haitian. But what in the culture, in the Haitian culture, that you actually teach to them?
Oh no,
Something.
oh no, I teach a lot of. I mean, all the. I
I mean,
mean,
you
I
don't
would
have to
say
give me all of
no, no.
them,
I
but
teach a lot. Yeah, and all the things that I know that I'm pretty much know that's not gonna belittle their characters. That's not gonna belittle their 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 personality. You see what I mean? Because there are some stuff in the culture that can actually destroy your manhood, that can actually destroy, like if it's a female, that can actually destroy, their femininity. You see, man, it's like, okay, there are some stuff that, really, that I make sure that I put more emphasis on them, so because automatically they pick it up. You see, like how to respond to somebody who actually talking to you. It's not about just because the person is older than you. You need to respect everybody.
like
You
like
need to
like
respect.
do you have like an example, like how you tell them to respond to someone who's older than them, like when they say
Oh no, yeah, someone who's older than you, there are some gesture that you don't do. That's clear, because some gestures, they mean something. There are some look that you don't give. There are some attitudes. You know what I mean? It's all about attitude. You see what I mean? So there are some attitude that you don't do, because that person, you need that kind of respect for that person. That doesn't mean that you're afraid. It's a fear, but there's a reverence that you have for somebody who's older than you. Not in a reverence in the sense that you have to. No, 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 no. You have to respect everybody. If somebody is talking to you, okay, you need to pay attention. The way you pay attention, you, okay, make sure that, okay, you look at that person, okay, because if somebody is talking to you and you're doing something else, that means you actually convey a specific message to that person.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, well, we're gonna end this podcast right now, but before we do, I just wanted to say something. I know that that's something that we do all the time, and in Haiti, you tell me a little bit about it. We have a lot of like uncles and
Oh
and,
yeah,
and aunties
yeah. You
and like
have a
people
lot.
that
You
we
have a lot
don't
of them.
even know.
Yeah,
And I think that is because once we see the person coming to the house, like when we were like little,
yeah.
and the person comes so close to the family, we start calling them auntie and uncle. So does the same thing happen to
Oh
you
yeah,
or?
no, yeah. In the Haitian culture, that you don't call an elderly, or you don't call an older people, then by their name just like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You see what I mean? Okay, there you could see automatically they pick up, like a difference in age. You see what I mean? So now you'll see, if an elderly would come, in the house, you're not gonna call that person by name. You're gonna say ton and tell, you
Yeah,
know,
like
like
uncle.
uncle and tell, or tati and tell. You see what
But
I mean?
it's not even related to you.
Oh
It's
no,
just
it's not
like
even related to you. You would not dare, to just do that. It's a sign of respect. It's not that because the person. It's not because you were afraid, but it's a sign of respect. To when I say respect, to put that person, at the level that you should put that person. That level of respect.
of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just today we wanted to talk to James Davilmar, our guest. Thank you so much for your time. And we wanted to just talk about the culture. And if you have like some friends and you see that Haitian friends and you see that when you are talking to them and they don't look at you straight in the eye, this is one of the reason why. And even sometimes it happens to me, when you've been in this culture for so long, and it's kind of hard to look at someone in the eye when you talk to them. It's not because they're shy or anything like that. It's a sign of respect, or maybe they're just trying to get to the system. And mostly those who are born in Haiti, it's something that they are fighting with. I just wanted to bring some clarity on that. If you see that's going on, it's not because they're not paying attention. It's just because they were taught by the parents that they can't really look at someone's older, or someone's in authority sometimes with this. James, anything else that you would like to say before we leave today?
Since it's a short podcast, yeah, I mean, it's not that the person, not paying attention. However, in here it's very good, to teach somebody else, because it's not good really, when somebody is talking to you, to not looking at the person, and then because other people, they take advantage, because when somebody is talking to you, and you give them, a very good leverage, to actually manage the conversation first, and also it has a very a direct impact on how on you, on the person, on you, the person, and then I believe it's a very good thing, when somebody comes here, and if another Haitian, who knows the culture, could actually advise that person, or talk to that person, and see how they can help that person, to really
Go to the system.
go to the system, and be okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you have any question about that, like I said, we just wanted to give information about this kind of. If you see that happen, and where you're listening to this podcast, if you have Asian friends and you see that happen, well, this is the reason why. If you have any question, you can always send us an email, the509experience@gmail.com. And thank you for listening to this podcast. And see you guys, or hear from you guys another time. Okay, have a good one. Bye bye.